page 63. Put on those headphones, please. Remember, a rational number is a fraction and a decimal. So, fraction, whoa, that got sloppy, sorry about that. A fraction is a rational number, a decimal is a rational number. We need to convert 4 over 7 to a decimal. We're going to do that by dividing it. 4 over 7 4 divided by 7. Divide the top by the bottom. Yeah. Put in a decimal and a 0. The steps for dividing are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So step 1, divide. How many times does 7 fit into 40? Or 7 times what is about 40? 7 times 5 is 35. Now multiply. 7 times 5 is 35. Now subtract. Get 5. And then bring down. So put in a 0 here. Extend the division bar. And bring that 0 down. Now, go back. Divide. How many 7s in 50? 7. 7 times 7, multiply. 7 times 7 is 49. Now subtract. Subtract and we get 1. And now bring down a 0. Back to the beginning, divide. How many 7s in 10? 1. Multiply. 1 times 7 is 7. Subtract. 10 minus 7 is 3. Bring down. Back to the beginning. Divide. How many 7s in 30? 4. Multiply. 4 times 7 is 28. Subtract. Subtract. 2. And bring down. Back to the beginning. Divide. How many 7s in 20? 2. Multiply. 2 times 7 is 14. Subtract. And bring down. Extend your division bar. And back to the beginning. How many 7s in 60? 8. Multiply. 8 times 7 is 56. And subtract. And you get 4. And now look. The number that we started with, 4, is the same number that we have right here. So, remember to bring your decimal up. You can put a 0 in the beginning. And this whole section repeats. That is it's interesting to look at on the calculator. Remember that every fraction is a division problem. So let's check the work on the calculator. 4 divided by 7. 4 divided by 7 equals this. Look at the numbers here. 571428. 571428. 571428. Is that the same number that we have here? 571428. We got it. Good work. Okay, look at the next one here. 1/3. Oh, let's put in the answer here. 5, 7, 1, 4, 2, 8, and the whole thing repeats. I went a little bit far with my repeating line. Okay, now let's do 1/3. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide the top by the bottom. Yeah. Divide the top by the bottom. Should look like that. So, 1 divided by 3. Put in a decimal. Put in a 0. And then divide. How many 3's fit in 10? Or 3 times what is close to 10? So, put in a 0 there because you can't fit any 3's into 1. But you can fit 3 3's into 10. Now multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. And now subtract. 1. And bring down a 0. And repeat. How many 3's in 10? 3. Multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract. Get 1. And bring down. Okay, so 3 just keeps going and going and going. What does 1/3 look like on a calculator? Let's check the calculator. 1 divided by 3 equals 0.33333. Does it stop here? No, my calculator just runs out of room. So that's 0.3 repeating. You know, 0.3 repeating is the same as 0.33 repeating. This is the same as this. 0.3 repeating. Okay, now let's look at 9/20. Okay, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So 9, divide the top by the bottom. Yeah. 9 divided by 20. there's 0 times that 20 fits into 9. Put in a decimal, put in a 0. How many 20s in 90? Well, how many 2s in 9? There's 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 20 is 80. We just multiplied, now we subtract, and we get 10. And then bring down a decimal. Bring down a 0. How many 20s in 100? 5. Multiply. 5 times 20 is 100. Subtract, and we're done. Done. Another way to look at this one is 9 over 20. You can multiply these both by 5. 5 over 1. Remember, 5 over 1, same as 1. That doesn't look like a 1. And 5 over 1 equals 45 over 100, which is the same as this. These, 45 over 100, is the same as 45 hundredths. Same thing. Okay? Mixed fractions as decimals, all you do is you forget about the 6. 3/4 is 75 cents, like a dollar, right? If you think of a dollar, 3/4 of a dollar is 75 cents, right? So, you forget the first number, you forget it, and then you put it in later. So here they put it back together. So 3/4, we already know that 3/4 is 0.75. So this is 2.75. Is the decimal equivalent repeating or terminating? It's terminating. Terminating decimals. Stop. So look at this one now. Yvonne bought a watermelon that weighed 7 1/3. Well, we just did 1/3 up here, and we know that 1/3 equals 0.3 repeating. So all we have to do is do 7.3 repeating, and we know that repeating decimals continue. Repeating decimals continue. Thanks for watching.